Let you know who you are, what you got going on coming up, and all the good stuff,
Yeah, well, it's Dream 305, aka Bang Bang.
Bang, bang.
Certified fool, I'm just trying to fill out this podcast thing. I want to give y'all a perspective of what's going on with my warped mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking notes from the best. You know,
Listen, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
the best and the best.
And listen, I've been seeing you. I've been watching your Instagram. Like, you really don't step into the yeah, you really don't step in front of the camera, dog.
But you know that's me though. It's just that
I listen.
it's me.
I know you.
Giving you to the world, giving you to the world.
Of course, I know you. So I know that's you. You feel me? But seeing that you've been open like that to the world,
Yeah, yeah.
how was that? Was that easy for you?
It's kind of, when like you said, I'm picking back off of what you said. When you surround yourself by, when you got a support team, it makes it a lot easier. It makes you go in that direction. And me personally, I tend to keep myself sheltered only around a certain few, but I gotta get out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta get out of that, and me having my little past situation, I'm trying to come out of that, and now I'm trying to spread the light.
You been an ex-stripper?
Ex-stripper?
Oh no, that was okay. Okay. With a stripper. Okay. Okay. It wasn't like that type of part. Okay.
I danced at Coco's,
Oh
but I
man.
wasn't getting paid for it. You caught the show at the front.
At the front door, you caught the show.
I BS like I was security for like 4 years at Coco's.
You really play that shit though, for real. Like, but you know what's crazy? We all did it. Listen, dog.
Yep.
I called my dog like, yo, listen, we need some work up here. Like, it's some free money. We really ain't doing shit. They're like, man, I don't want to do that shit.
We had another party.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we bucked on the party. We started a party.
Yeah.
Everybody else was DJing. We went to the club.
We all DJs. You feel me? Like we all from the streets. We all DJ together coming up. We was like shit.
You was younger than me.
Yeah, I was young. I was probably I was in high school.
Yeah.
Man.
I was at Flummo, so I was around between 19 and 20.
So yeah, it was about 2021 when I got at Coco's. I'm like, bro, listen, it's some free money.
Yeah,
So-
Coco's that spot, man. Coco's used to be that vibe.
They got all my niggas jobs. They got all the security.
You know how Jamaicans do. We put out security doors.
Yeah.
We started out security. We did DJ.
DJ, all type of
I swept the
shit.
floor a couple times.
Yeah. People don't know, but I started off as a security guard, nigga.
Shit.
Nigga, I started off at Coco's as a security. Doing security work, nigga. Working the front door, fuck it. I'm gonna go inside.
Shit. When I was with Cutthroat Records, I felt like I was the hype man, and I was one of their artists. I just wanted to. I felt so good to be a part of something, man. I just wanted to, I'm gonna get my way up there somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I know.
Definitely allows you to meet people and network with people. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that was my stage. I'm a fool in the streets, and you came to Coco, you'll get a goddamn for it.
Oh man.
So,
rest in peace, Coco.
oh man.
But that club, I don't know. Like, does anybody really know what's going on with that club right this morning? Like, what's going on with that?
It would never be Coco.
Nah, it would never be. It would not.
That's good. That's a good thing, man. Damn it. That's a positive thing. Positive outlook on it. But nah, he just ain't really. He ain't trying to fuck with it. He was trying to rent it out. He did rent it out, but the people they bucked him on his check. So he was like, "Fuck it, close it."
You need to sell it.
We need to blow that bitch up. Make it a parking lot again.
Club and Players Club.
Yeah. For real. Put that bitch in the motherfucker. Oh.
No, he has some stories, man.
Oh yes. What we talk about right now, though, let's talk about this becoming the limelight, becoming the face of You know,
So I just my journey is to spread light and laughter to everybody. I just want to change the perception of black men. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what most of the people find. They like me as a father. You know, I don't hide that from the other people. The relationship I have with my children. You know, people find that funny. I just always, you know, I went to school for education, so I always had a little thing for children. You know, let me not say it like that.
Yeah.
I'm real good at working with children.
You say don't say it like that.
oh my God, that could be on a sound bite, bitch. Don't know.
You know, you gotta think fast because you know they'll hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no. Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, we once again, this is the Crib Podcast, man. I just want to give a big salute, man, big shout out to the Miami Heat.
I'm actually like proud of the Miami Heat. And one thing is for a fact is, you know, they're the best team on the East Coast. You know, they might not be, you know, the best in the country, but you gotta give them credit for being the best team on the East Coast. They're still champions in my eyes.
When you're the underdog, and you make it so far, like people can say whatever they want. At this point, you can say whatever you want. But it's only two teams that can win the championship. So we was one of them, goddamn.
Yeah. I definitely say like they definitely went hard. I definitely went hard. I was definitely happy about that. For sure. Mm-hmm.
Take it.
But like, if you look at the Lakers team, you know, and you look at their lineup, I mean, come on, like you got these ain't rookies. These are not rookies. These are
they're just a bigger team.
And they're a bigger team. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
dominating team.
Yeah, they're gonna dominate. They're gonna dominate everything. You know what I mean? But I mean, it was fun to watch them play. Especially, we not even knowing if the NBA was gonna even still have them even finish off the league during the COVID-19. But yeah,
you know, you have these people that say that it's gonna be like an asterisk next to the W, but ain't no asterisk. I mean, you played. I mean, given the circumstances, you did what you did during a time like this. Ain't no asterisk.
First of all, they said it was gonna be a sweep, which me personally, I knew it wasn't gonna be a sweep, and I just didn't. One thing about LeBron, any series you play with LeBron, you do not want to be 3 games down. You know what I'm saying? Or even trailing during the series with LeBron at some point. 2 games, you feel me? Because then, you know, when he activate, and then his energy just allows the other players to activate them.
Consistent clutch.
Yeah.
Player. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He might not, he don't have that. And you know, a lot of people get mad, but he ain't got that Jordan factor where, you know, Jordan give it to you hard every game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? LeBron, he might not give it to you every game, but he might not give it to you. He might let you down one game. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, I'm glad he gave us, you know, the Miami Heat a little ring. So we, you know, he definitely ain't gonna beat him up across the head. If he had never gave us a ring, you think he could just come out here? You know what I'm saying? Take our shit. That's not gonna happen.
But you know,
we're not going for that.
I got a lot of conspiracy theories. You know, that's the type of warped stuff that be in my head. And me seeing how much money the NBA generate, I didn't see it being a sweep because that's not good for business. You know,
right. It was
the NBA. By the hook of the crook, any team that they would have put up there was gonna win.
Yeah.
Something.
Right.
You ain't just gonna have no full sweep. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because for one, both cities have to profit off it.
Yeah.
It ain't just about the NBA team. It's more about the whole city. So if, you know, well, shit, it's kind of different this thing, but still, LA has profited off of, you feel me? With merchandise been bought and all that shit.
Yeah, but I think even the loss, like if they take a loss, then people are running like, okay, because we need to cheer the team on.
But it's so much more than that. You got to think about the pizza companies that deliver the pizzas to people at home that's watching the game. You got to think about chip companies, beer companies. Everybody eats off of these games. Commercials. People eat off these games. It ain't just about the team. There's so much other business that's coming from this. So I know there's no way that they was going to end it in 4 games.
Nah.
It's not. It ain't gonna happen.
Nah. But it was definitely exciting. I mean, it's the first NBA game I ever witnessed without a crowd in the stands. So that's history right there.
It's history.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it was definitely fun to see LeBron. I feel like, man, if LeBron's on your team and you ain't never got a ring before, today's your lucky day.
JR
Today is your lucky day. LeBron is passing out rings, y'all. And I honestly predict LeBron is going to get more rings than Michael Jordan. Because he's still young. LeBron has still got it in him.
I won't say he's young, but
And the team that he got, the Lakers team that he has right now, I mean, unless you can find another team built like the Lakers team on the West Coast, it looks like they got something going on for the next year, unless the Heat stop them, because that's the only team that can slow them down.
Clippers folded too.
But do y'all really think that the Heat was gonna beat the Lakers?
No, we said that. Like we realized the talent that's on the Lakers, and they was just like,
Even the bench talent.
And I don't want none of my Heat fans, Heat lovers.
But still, we got it comes a point in time where we got to be real with ourselves.
Nah, the Lakers is a
and it's basketball.
it's a favorite team.
But it's basketball.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Anybody
definitely.
could get on the court and win.
Yeah.
If they really want to.
Definitely. That's definitely a fact. You know,
It's just like football. Any given Sunday, it's hard to say, oh, it's a better team. Like somebody might have had their issue that day. They just we playing smash mouth football. You know, we going harder. We going hard in the paint today.
man. You know, if I want to get into the subject of football, you know, for real.
That's
Yeah.
about little football. That's my little Miami football. The Dolphins too, man.
Listen.
They
They definitely did their thing.
They hot.
The Dolphins, what they doing right now?
I love it too. I love it. I love it. I love the hype. I love the hype they doing.
Something is definitely shaking.
Listen, the seasonal hype is happening.
I honestly feel like the Dolphins is well overdue. You know, like we need to like bring home.
Until they change their general manager,
Yeah.
until they change, it will never be the same. It's always gonna be the same thing. Like it's always gonna be the same thing. Like because that's the problem. Shout out to 242 Alex. Shout out to 242
Hey.
You already know this is the Crib Podcast. And that is, you already know this is the Crib Podcast. Hello, Alexis.
Hi. Hello, people. How are you?
Alexis.
Hi.
We're good. How are
How
you?
are you? Good.
Good. How are you?
Good.
This is Easy Bang.
Okay.
This is Diamond Boy. Diamond Boy.
Everyone
Okay.
drink?
No.
Everyone is drink? Oh,
Yeah. If woman drink.
Oh, I thought it was good.
Hey, babe, just in case you listen. Hey, babe, just one person's drink.
Second.
It's Diamond Boy.
Diamond Boy. How you doing?
He's an independent artist.
Nice. Okay.
This is 242 Alexis. She's an artist, independent
Well,
artist.
she got a deal now. So she's number one independent.
Number one independent.
That's just still in the
That's just the thing.
Yeah, we just talk about the weekend.
The weekend.
Oh.
What's girl? We just discussing the championship game, the series.
I don't know. I mean, because I don't
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
But everyone knows I'm Lakers. So.
Oh man.
Shout out to the Heat. You know,
no. Listen, we
I've been a
all.
Laker for at least about 12 to 15 years. So I mean, yeah. It is what it is.
First off, like I said, you know, congratulations to the Lakers.
What
But
do you think happened in the last game?
I mean, whatever happened was supposed to happen. They're, you know, the Lakers is a veteran team. Like everybody on the team, they're not rookies.
But not right. But
No,
it's not even
not really.
no, really.
Not really. They do 5-star team.
Yeah.
5 players.
Rondo.
Okay, yeah.
LeBron, AD.
Tall, and they are big and more experienced than these guys, and they have one of the most. Like they have a coach on the field, LeBron. You know, they know if they have to activate him, he's guaranteed he's gonna put up those points.
See, but everybody think that once his name Gigantor. Giannis.
Oh.
Gigantor. But yeah, once he I guess they would do him to come to Miami next year, and they feel like it's gonna be a repeat of the same situation. If that's happen, if it happens, then yeah, it will. But until then, they need to pick man.
Yeah.
The dude they got, he's good, but he's not big enough to.
Just put it this way, niggas got 4 big people.
Yeah.
Summarize it.
And they got one, and they got that boy Anthony Davis. And he
showed people without LeBron, and he could do it without LeBron.
Yeah. He really
like
LeBron was AD
Yeah.
the whole series, like yo, assistant. I think probably one game that he wasn't really on point, but other than that, but AD is a monster.
it remind me of old Dirk Nowitzki.
He remind me of Tim Duncan, a young Tim Duncan.
Who's that?
Tim Duncan, he's
I mean, who? No, I know who Tim Duncan is. Who reminds me of that?
AD.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do. That's the perfect one.
My thing about Tim Duncan used to be like, I never knew what he was in. His face is just one
Always.
thing all the time.
AD too. Look at his face.
Yeah. You're right. No, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I said the Heat won the championship, when was that? No, I'm not. No,
I don't know if that was. I don't know if she was talking. I don't know if that was a statement.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
I just-
No, I wanted to know first.
I
It's
know.
been 10 years for the Lakers. I'm just about to
Yeah.
I think it was
Nah, I mean,
2014, I believe.
Was it the last one with LeBron or they? No, who won
It was
that?
LeBron. It was LeBron. Yes, it was.
Okay,
That was.
but come on now. Let's be honest. Lakers, we've been suffering a long time.
Yeah. Shit.
Damn. I mean.
But before that, y'all, they had the dynasty. I mean,
Well, okay.
Lakers.
Okay, that's fair.
In comparison, the Heat is a younger team, so therefore we are a better team, better.
Yeah, overall.
Because we had less.
That's last game.
This is just the bullshit.
And that's getting laid down, bro. Listen.
I
Like,
like how they
Okay.
play. I like how they
But
play.
the last game, he laid down.
Yeah, I like how they play because it pushed them. It let them know what to look forward to next year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But see, that's my thing. I don't
Next year,
that's evolution, man. That's like
if you went into the game and they're telling you, okay,
we're gonna give this one, but next year we don't. But like
they ain't playing all out they should have played. They had a lot of missed
fucking
balls.
ball. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of throw-up shots, a lot of
Nice.
force shots.
That track is experience.
Yeah, fact.
That's so, but that's so. The game that matters.
It's the game you practice all the time. But you know, all the other games just for this
One game.
You practice with all the other shit.
No, but you didn't have the weight on your shoulder.
You know,
Wait here.
you know, he did.
Wait here.
You know they didn't
Before
have.
this was a season game. This was
No, they didn't
high
have.
school game.
They didn't have a coach.
He's pretty good.
He's cool. He's good. He's a great play caller, but he's not aggressive. He ain't gonna stand in their chest like, yo, this need to get done. Like,
He does seem kind of
late, he does.
He does.
You
I
got
think
you
at some point you get, I think he probably got to the point he's comfortable, like, because that I don't think that organization is gonna let him go.
He's not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's gonna be like another Pat Riley.
Yeah,
But I don't think the Heat. You looking for aggressiveness like the Heat don't. I don't think we have physical dominating players like that.
They do.
Like
I thought
Butler
Butler
is one of the most aggressive players in the NBA.
one. I said like that.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, but you got what
Who was the white boy that came in? What's his name? Sorry, not the color.
the hero, something like that. Hero.
Yeah,
I
hero.
don't know. He seemed to get on the court.
He seems timid though.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
needs.
He's like,
He
if he rough
looks
him up
like
a
he
little bit.
needs some more.
Weight room.
Not even the weight room, but he gotta learn to stop playing so scary on the pressure.
Right.
He's
He's timid. I was there.
Like, oh, they gonna be
That
throw
boy-
the ball up. You just shooting.
Bro,
anything.
listen, I swear to God,
You
I'm
just
like, bro,
shooting any fucking three
you
right
can
now.
throw that shit.
Yeah, you tripping right now. You getting scared. This ain't the
Listen,
time.
man, everybody not Curry, okay? And he be trying to do some Curry shots. Like, nigga, you're not stuffing, bro.
Butterflies. This the big stage now.
That's why he play like he's still like he's not ready for that level yet. That's why I say like,
So now he got that experience.
yeah, but you done been had
I'm
that.
not putting my mouth on it. Pause. I'm not this is Jamaican coming out, right? I see things. But yeah, you just gotta build with him. You gotta build with him.
What's the furniture movie going on?
Yeah.
It's all right. I get comfortable, goddamn
But congratulations out to all of the Miami Heat and the Lakers, because the finals itself was epic to me. To have those two teams battle it out, I thought that was really, really cool.
it. Two of the biggest cities in the United States, goddamn it. LA and motherfucking Miami. And they had to
Yeah,
play in a bubble in Orlando.
I know they're glad to get out of the damn bubble. Do they call it
Yeah.
the bubble?
The bubble.
Yeah, the bubble was paradise to me. I wish I
Yeah.
could live in that.
You sure? The boy, you like that paradise. Paradise involves a barber, okay? Them niggas look rough. Like they boy look like tired.
Some of the
I was looking rough during quarantine.
Yeah, because you know why? That was a paradise.
Shit, I was paradise.
Right.
I still went to work. I was essential. They needed me. The world needed me.
The world needed you to make the deliveries, bitch.
I was essential.
You gotta be there. Make it happen. It don't listen. The world stops if you don't come.
Mm-hmm. They for real.
Okay, so make sure you're there. I'm trying to see what you're drinking. Say,
coconut water. Back on the bullshit.
That's
okay,
what
you
happened.
back on your fire. You make your fire. You got she got a new single
That
dropping.
is coconut water.
Yeah.
You must
Little
got
pulp in it? Oh, yeah.
you must got a new single dropping. Yeah.
So-
See, yeah, look at see. That's all your artists is. Y'all want.
So R&B.
Video, get ready for it.
Rap?
This one is Afrobeat.
Oh, okay. That's the way.
I got R&B though. I got a lot.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But I really want to hear, like, I don't know if you talked, like, I'm late, right? But I really want to hear about his music and what he got going on.
Yeah, definitely. I got some shit. I got some music on YouTube, also on SoundCloud. If you go on my Instagram page _DiamondBud305,
Okay, let me try to follow.
go ahead and do it right now. You got your phone on you too?
Follow that boy. That was a big everybody.
That boy got followers now.
Underscore Diamond.
Go Diamond Boy with a BOI 305.
Oh, Diamond Boy. Okay.
Damn it, boy. You said-
I always like learning and you know a lot about the local artists here because I'm not from here, so it's like I think it's important to know about the people where you at. You know?
Facts. And then also networking too. You know,
Mhm.
like there's a lot of times I'd be in the studio and something would hit me, and I always tell people sometimes it's always good to network. You know, never be too bougie and be like, yeah, bro, I charge for features. I charge for features, and but then you know what I'm saying.
I know it's a hustle. For me, I just can't hop on anything though. Like some
Facts.
people get offended, but like
Nah,
I'm
you
not just going to sing on anything.
Yeah,
like
you're not supposed to.
anything, because someone asked me. It's important. that
Yeah, you ain't supposed to do that.
Listen, your name and your is everything.
But some people think like you think you're better than them or something, you know, as an artist sometimes.
It's like, yeah, I am. You know.
That's the demeanor that you have to have.
If you don't think that you're better than everybody, then
You
something
gonna
wrong
always-
with you.
yeah.
Right, like, yeah, you don't think you better than me? Okay, well, I'm better than you, so
Mhm.
You feel me? How that works?
Because I ain't shit, and I'm better than a lot of people out there.
That's right.
But I'm the best ain't shit ass nigga that you will ever see.
Yeah,
in your
Yeah,
life.
what's up,
everybody's
Rob?
good as son, huh? Mm.
Nice. I like
Nah, but if you go on my page, you go on the link, you click on the link on the bio,
that. Mhm.
it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, bring you to current
video?
videos
Okay.
that we got. I got 2 recent videos I just uploaded on YouTube.
Nice.
They were shot with CB Bread, and we did that. We did one video at inside the studio at Star Boys, and we did the other video at the hotel at Fountain Blue. And those are just off 2 little tracks I had laying around. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put that out there. But I got a lot of unreleased music that because I told myself if I'm gonna do this rap shit, I'm gonna get paid to do this shit.
Mhm.
So a lot of my old music I did, like I have problem releasing the music. And
Why is that?
is because some of the beats that we did, it was complications of even
Oh,
getting
Man, listen.
the
Trust
release
me.
of the shit.
Yeah, I know.
So-
yeah. Why not recreate it though? How do you feel about that as an artist? Because I have some stuff that I can't get clearance for the beats either, and I'm like, I just make a whole new beat. I can keep the session, keep the vocals, and just create a whole new beat. Do you think it changes the dynamics of the song?
Yeah.
I mean, definitely.
Add a
It's
drum,
definitely-
What if it
a
makes it
hi hat.
better?
Definitely.
Then you
That's like
then you
buying a
create
car
something.
and then you changing the engine. It ain't gonna never be that same car.
Mm.
It's gonna do its dollar, but it ain't gonna.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be.
So what are you gonna do with those songs? I mean,
Those songs, as an artist, you have to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just say, okay, that's the hit record, because as an artist, you can't decide what's the hit record. You got to put the shit out and
Yeah.
let the people decide what's the
Yeah.
hit record. So therefore, you can't focus on like, oh yeah, that shit sound hard. So now I'm going ahead and stop what I'm doing right now and go spend all my little whoopie woo on making a budget and doing that. I ain't got time for that. As an artist, you got to keep on going. Your team is the one that's supposed to go ahead and put it out there and let you know, hey, we released this preview online. It's going crazy on the internet. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and make
that way
you.
you know that's the one.
That's how it's supposed to go. And so it's easy for me to just put a lot of tracks out there, a lot of videos out there, but what am I getting paid for? Like, well, how am I getting my bread? So definitely, I always tell people, every move you make, it has to be the best move. And this shit is a business. You feel me?
How long have you been doing this now?
About 10 years.
So you put in some work.
So you just get started. No, you just get started.
I definitely
10 years, he brand new, man. You gotta do this 13 to be just get started.
What? Really?
Yeah, this shit take time.
It's Miami, man.
Miami take time.
10 years is a long time.
Shit, that's Ross.
But,
Oh, wow.
but you never thought of taking your music out somewhere else?
Yeah, like
Or do you capture like the Miami sound? You think you just got to pop in Miami?
I ain't my music is not just for my music international. You get what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
So
I like that.
I like international.
and my work ethic is international too.
Exactly.
I travel a lot and I club a lot. Same vibe I have at the crib, the same vibe I have in Houston, Atlanta, LA. I'm in your club, you got some ones, spend my shit.
And it's important to get out there and travel too, because I think as artists, when you're just used to hearing just your environment, it doesn't really open your mind to outside of your creativity zone, so to speak. So when you go different places and you hear the different music that's playing, you hear what's popular, it gives you that creative buzz, and you're like, You go China right now, I bet you can come up with a song ding, 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 in a beat.
It's just a little bit. It's a hair, just incorporate just a little bit of it.
Just a little bit, yeah. Why not?
That's just not for the music industry. That's in life. You know, when you travel abroad, you meet new people, you open yourself up to learning different things, and you get to add that to. Let me use one of my college words, just get model. You know what I'm saying? So now it's in your memory bank, and now you say, okay, let me apply this to my life, let me apply this to your life. So when you go out, when you go to your Houston, when you go to Atlanta, when you go to this place, now I'm just, okay, I like this. I like what they're doing over there. Put this in my music. Okay, I'm gonna put it over there. and that's how you make
Right.
good music, good
Yeah,
national
yeah,
music.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I respect it.
Like when I go to Atlanta, like I meet so many people that be having their own studio, and you know what I'm saying. And you know the Atlanta sound. They all have the same sound. You get what I'm saying? When you travel and you work like that, it's better to do this music shit. You feel me? But if you're trying to like blow in your city or whatever you're trying to do, you can forget about that.
You think so?
I don't think so.
I really, honestly, you can have. I heard niggas with hard ass hip songs right now that's in this club right now, but you take it to Atlanta, no plays.
But you know
take
what?
it to
You got the
Well,
opposite
listen.
of that too, though. You got
Well, see,
some niggas who
listen.
can get played over here, and you take them elsewhere, and they kill it.
But you know,
That's true.
But you know what it means though.
The DJ.
Not even that, to be real.
No, man.
Nope. It be the artist. Cause you know why? You might have one part of the solution, but you're not doing other things. Like you might do the online shit, right? Might have a song buzzing online, but you nowhere in the streets. You nowhere trying to market yourself nowhere. You feel me?
No, I agree with you.
Or
I agree.
Yeah.
Or you might have a song that's popping in this club, in this area in the city, but you don't want to take your music somewhere else and do the same, create the same vibe. No, you rather stay here and enjoy this fame. And I see it all the time. Oh, because the song is hot. That it's gonna stay here. We're gonna keep going every fucking week. Man, DJ play the song every fucking week.
And some people really look at that like as a major accomplishment.
Yeah.
Like if you just get some local friends here, but your mindset should always be on with your
I can't.
environment.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You do this shit. You know what I'm saying, to make some shit happen. You know,
But see, I think a lot of artists,
you got to be out there.
right? I think a lot of artists are afraid to leave their city, leave their comfort zone, because you know everyone want to be the man where they at.
Yeah.
You go somewhere else, try to do that shit, it ain't the same effect. So people don't know how to start over, or be humble themselves to even approach somebody like, hey, I'm an artist, we're trying to work my record. I done been with a couple artists that
I
don't know how to go talk to people.
It's very, very important to all Miami artists to understand what I'm about to tell you right now. We come from a city where we're lit as fuck. I mean, like our whole demeanor to out of towners, they like, yo, you from Miami? You from Miami? You know what I'm saying? Like, they fucking with you. They already thinking
You know the duet?
yo, they thinking that you got a lot going on right now. They, I mean, they're like, you talking about you do music in Miami? They like, yo, you do music in Miami? Shit.
Do you know Gene? Is he really up?
You feel me?
Really up?
So, I mean, to say that, I say this one thing: do not be scared to go out there and be yourself and network, cause they fucking with you off the rip. Sing it. You know what
I'm sorry. They get so mad when I bring anything healthy. Like if it ain't gummy bears or some sweet shit. I was like,
What that
here.
is?
He's like,
when I hold on, what that is?
I don't want none of
it's
that
like a
gluten-free bullshit.
I was about to share my good almond sea salt and
See,
shit.
some other shit, right?
you
Hold that,
denied it. Okay.
hold that.
But I totally get what you're saying. But even for me, like I moved here from the Bahamas to pursue the music here because to me, there was nothing else I could have done in the Bahamas because I had reached here.
But let me ask you a question: are you doing everything to your ability here? For your
No, I'll be honest, and you know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked you that question. I want you to be
You
honest.
know, I gotta be 100% honest.
But that's because life. You feel me? You got other things going on in life that you gotta make sure you're happy. You got a daughter, but you feel me? You're not really. And then you still trying to build your connections. So it's still other things that you got to do.
Yeah.
In order for to the whole artistry thing to come together. Because if you're just doing this or just doing this, it's gonna go how it's gonna go. But to be able to fully step into do everything an artist need to do, just that's what it be.
Mm-hmm. No, I 100% agree with you.
It's a sacrifice.
It is.
It's a real sacrifice because
It's a gamble Well, so real, it's a full out gamble. But honest, if you find somebody that want to invest in you, you feel me? Make sure you do paperwork, but still, and that's what people should be doing. So instead of trying to find management, try to find investors. You feel me? Because you gotta look at yourself as a business.
Yeah, facts. You're gonna need money.
Right.
You're gonna need money.
And all the manager gonna do is go out and try to find the same thing you trying to find the money.
Find the money.
So cut out the middle.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like that's their job to go find you that check.
You get to connect, a boogie.
So
So what do you think? Not what do you think? Who do you think you would like to collaborate with in the future? Whether it's from Miami or anyone, when that time comes.
That's weird because I know who knows. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
It's always a hard question for me, but I like to ask other artists that.
I'm an artist that I work with anybody that's got some talent. You know what I'm saying? That's willing to they care about their craft.
what if they
You know what I'm
buzzing?
saying?
What if they got hot ass buzz, but they don't give a fuck about the music shit, and they got a bunch of followers.
I'm straight on that. Nah.
You just don't follow us now.
Wait, what?
Can't you buy follow?
If they're not they're a horrible artist, but they have a following. Is that what you said?
Yes.
The thing about this, the only reason to tell you why,
Right.
the only reason why is because if you ain't got your heart into this shit, then what the fuck am I spending my bread for? It's dumb, bro.
No, they have their heart in it. It just ain't no talent.
No. Listen, if you ain't got no talent, then we not even gonna be.
Nah, because I heard a lot of entrepreneurs say, "Well, hard work beats talent any day."
Okay, yeah, but
Yeah.
you can't be. I'm not in the business for hard work and getting paid for trash. Nah, I'm not in that business. I'm in the business where it's like,
That's be hard work. When hard work don't work.
nah, that don't add up either.
But you were trying to have a philosophical moment, huh?
No, because
That ain't gonna work.
But nowadays, it really a lot of people who work hard or who getting the exposure, the talent is getting pushed in the back. That's how I feel.
yeah,
I
because
mean,
all you
that's-
need is
'cause you know it's the
a
industry.
good trap, a good trap beat, and
Yeah.
then oh, that's lit. Hey, I can hear myself now. Daddy, that's that lit.
Bro, listen, what is song is there on the radio right now?
Which one?
Oh my god, this shit is so. I had to really turn my radio off.
What? What song is this?
Damn, how that shit go? He'll repeat himself, and then he damn.
Write it down. Next time you hear it.
He said a bunch of girls' names. Talk about. See, don't get this fight.
See, this is why I listen to Hot 105 because
Yeah,
that music is timeless.
That shit made me really mad. Like, yo, they really playing this type of shit on the radio. Like, this nigga said nothing. And they play that shit back to back. I'm like, yo, this really stupid.
And what you know is who you know.
And they play it a lot.
A lot.
Yeah,
I swear to God. I'm on TikTok. I bet TikTok got it.
Who is now? You got me
Oh, you said you got to start that Club Godzilla.
Not Godzilla.
I love that song though.
And leave. Peace out. That's what it was.
I love that song.
What?
Then leave.
I would TikTok my ass off, but I don't know what they talking about.
What they talking about?
I don't know what they saying really.
Get that head, get that bread,
then leave.
That means.
But everything else, I heard that part. It's the other part that I
Yeah,
ain't
some
get.
other translation.
Yeah, they got a lot of them.
Yeah, it's mainly about that.
Because you don't know what the hell else you talking about either.
but my thing is this, right? Why is it for female artists they have to talk crazy like that or rap crazy like that
Because you know why?
to get that exposure? Like,
Because you know why? Sex sells.
yeah,
It sells, but it doesn't make the quality music. Like, look at Rhapsody. You don't see her get a lot of radio play. You don't see her getting the big pushes, but
Who?
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody.
cold lyricist. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is
Her and Sheikah.
Yeah, this
Is it Sheikah? The big black girl from New York? Sheikology or whatever.
I don't know.
She's like a poet. I don't know
She
what the hell. I don't. Whoop.
She hard.
But you
Yes.
never heard
But
of
how you don't
Rhapsody?
know Rhapsody?
Grammy Award winning Rhapsody. Like,
You got to school you on the other stuff.
That big black chick hard. Though.
like
Yeah.
Rhapsody made a whole album of black women, right? Like each title track is black women, and like if you just think about the person, she got the song off it, and the song just so deep, like she's
Like
like
iconic black women.
yeah, like she's
Yeah.
a lyrical beast.
But I agree and I understand what you're saying though, because even for me, like I like to rap too, but my rap songs ain't like the shit like
But you
what a lot of
understand-
females are talking about.
understand
And
what
so
the music industry is. Though.
I know.
Understand what it is and what their objective is.
So all the females who rap nowadays, if you want to be famous, you got to be talking about sucking dick and taking scamming. That's fucking scamming. I mean,
But-
that sounds like that's
No, but
everybody.
you-
That's what they talk about.
But you know what's funny when you got to
For
study
real.
artists of the past, because Jay-Z came out being the biggest dope
Dope
dealer.
dealer ever.
But if you listen to what Jay-Z saying his words, Jay-Z was like, look, I can't just go out and give the message. I gotta give y'all little pieces of it, because if you can't force feed a baby, you just gotta sneak it in there. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to Reasonable Doubt, you're gonna hear some conscious stuff.
He had to sneak
in
it.
there.
He had to sneak it because he was really trying to get his message across, but he knew he had to talk about the bullshit.
You got to, yeah, it's an avenue, but you as an artist, find your way to get your message in there. Like, okay, I'll do a McDonald's jingle, Pusha T, you know what I'm saying? But I got my foot in the door, but you know what I'm saying?
But they know that these Jews know that the music is gonna sell to people. It's gonna entice your mind. You know, it's gonna entice certain people. They know that's what's gonna sell.
Man, but if everyone rapping about the same shit, what y'all got for the
That's
other people
basically
who
what you-
don't care about the shit y'all
That's
rapping
basically
about?
what you hear right now.
That's-
Everybody rapping about the
That's not-
females
that's
about
not
the same
marketable.
thing.
That's
Yeah.
not subtle.
And
Because you know why? Because regardless of how you feel about it, you still not gonna go out and buy it. You might feel, oh yeah, but you still not gonna go buy a bunch of shit. But the person that hear that ratchet shit, they gonna buy that. Oh, I need that ratchet in my life.
And guess what? Let me be clear. Everyone needs the ratchet shit. You know what I mean? But a whole album of it, give me some substance or some other topics or something.
But you know what? As a consumer, you know what you want. You know what vibe you want. Like I tell everybody, Trick Daddy, my favorite artist. I don't care about Jay-Z. I don't care about Eminem. Trick Daddy, my favorite rapper. And I will literally be on that truck driving at work all day, and I can listen to Trick Daddy whole catalog with no pressure. But I'm his artist. I like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people don't like City Girls. I'm a grown 30-plus-year-old man. I listen to City Girls if I'm in that mind
Do you be
frame.
saying period?
Yeah.
Period. No.
Period.
Okay, wait.
My ignorance
Let's
is
clear this up, okay?
to a different
Let's-
level.
Let's clear this shit up, please. Because City Girls did not create fucking period. Hey, listen, City Girls did not create that shit, and it's fucked up that they have taunted the word period. A grown man can no longer say period because we go pick you a City Girl or some shit.
Y'all put yourself in the box.
No, I'm not. Bitch, I'm grown as
It
fuck.
don't even
Period.
sound right anymore. Like
No more, right?
it's just
It don't sound right no more.
like,
Period,
what?
exclamation mark. Who,
But you know how many niggas say that shit? But you know how long a nigga been saying that shit? A nigga been saying period a long time ago.
Yeah.
I want to get for one nigga point blank period.
Straight up, point blank, period.
Now you can't say it. Point blank period. Oh, like come on,
you're a
man.
city girl.
Nah, you can say it like that, me.
No, you can't. No, you can't. All right, try it.
Don't say the period by itself. You gotta say the point and the blank. Then you good, I think.
No.
I shouldn't have to have a stipulation. I should just say
Because
whatever.
a lot of
I wanna
times
say.
nigga ain't say point blank. Nigga say, I don't give a fuck about that shit, period.
Period. You got period.
Oh
my
God.
Period. He said it, bro.
Oh my God.
Nah, that's how it's supposed to do it. They
Period.
said it right.
Oh, no,
Hey,
what
listen,
you
that
talking
shit
about?
over with. That shit finito, all right? All
You gotta
right,
think of anything else to say on
go
it.
with.
Now you do, but before niggas ain't give a fuck about that shit, bro. Like,
It's like when you said it, it was in the conversation.
yeah.
Now it's a fucking joke.
Not the women.
Yo,
Yes, it is.
That mean what it means.
Yo, I'm not even gonna fix my
No,
mouth
that
to
ain't
even
'cause
say that.
y'all say shit about everything. Y'all say shit about everything. A bitch shoe look good. Period. Like,
Yeah.
the fuck that mean? Like,
I mean,
Come
that's
on.
it. It look good. That's it. I mean, I don't say that shit. Niggas say that shit.
That's it crazy.
Oh,
And that bitch I had a period poo behind it. Where the
Now, that's
fuck?
some stupid shit.
Where the fuck the poo come
Now, that's
from?
some stupid.
Poo is poo.
That's all real housewives. They coin all those phrases. Real Housewives.
Me say who is who.
Who is poo? Where poo
I
came
don't know.
from?
Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh.
Who is poo?
Who is like boo? Like another way to say boo.
Emoji,
Like,
emoji
period,
icon. Same
honey.
shit.
Like instead of saying yeah. Damn.
What is period poo?
I can't. Are you googling that?
I was about to say
I don't think of
the abundance, the Urban Dictionary.
Hey Google, what
No.
is period poo?
You gotta go to the Urban Dictionary.
I don't understand. Hey
I don't-
Google, what is period poo?
I tell you one thing. Don't look at no goddamn images.
Told you that.
You might see the wrong thing.
Uh-huh.
Period. Poo.
So-
And that's the T.
Some stupid shit a dumb bitch made up.
That's literally what it says. It says that for real.
I should say
Some stupid shit
a dumb
a
bitch.
dumb bitch made up. It literally says that.
Yo, that's wild as fuck.
The internet.
Wow.
The
Oh
internet.
shit! The internet's one
They
again.
keep it real.
Oh man, that's funny.
That's funny.
Oh Jesus.
So like,
yeah,
you say
then
from
they
the-
added T behind this.
Yeah, they put a T after
Yeah,
the
they
B.
put it
Yeah.
That's
What was
stupid.
it?
So you say you from the Bahamas.
Mhm.
So like, how is the music as an artist in the Bahamas? Like, how's it? Is it complicated to be an upcoming artist out there? Or?
Okay. Honestly speaking, I've never had issues. My stuff always gets played. Always on radio stations. That's why coming here was like a big sacrifice for me because it's like literally starting all over, and then you're not even from here. So like, you gotta have like anyone here to me that really want to fuck with me, you gotta really believe in me because I didn't grow up with their cousin, brother, or sister. I don't know this person or that person. I mean, I know these. You know. Right. My label, they just heard me singing at Iguanas. And that was the night when I sang this Beyonce song, and that was like it. And even when I recorded my latest song, all them thought it was cool. But one of the label was like, okay, this ain't for us. He said that in front of all of he was like, all right, y'all, this ain't for us, but this is worldwide. Okay, so we ain't gotta worry about this right here. This is a hit.
That's how you got.
This is radio play right here. We need that shit. So I felt good because I was like,
That's how you position the
everybody's
gangsters.
looking like, huh?
That's how you position the gangsters. Like, yo, listen to this.
Right.
Because I'm on a label with a bunch, like everyone else is a rapper.
Yeah.
And like everyone else is from Miami. So I kind of,
You
sometimes I
gotta
feel a
listen.
little.
You one of them international artists that sound American as fuck on the track, like LMA. Like, where's your English accent?
Nah.
No, no.
That's, yeah, that's
You keep it.
When I rap, it might sound like that, but singing, no.
Yeah, I want to hear another sound besides what I'm normal. So like,
Yeah. Okay. I got you. But yeah, so the music, I mean, like I said, I think for me, I did pretty well back home, but other artists might, I don't know. I only can speak from my own personal experience. Oh, you didn't want my, oh. You see what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to be healthy at this moment.
I be bringing fruits and stuff. They be looking at me like I'm stupid.
If you brought fruit, it'd have been a different story, okay? But what kind of bar is that? You got salt on it?
Almond.
So salt on the candy bar? That would make sense.
Sea salt.
How you got salt on the candy bar?
I don't know.
That would make sense. Like, that makes no sense. Sugar is like
It's natural. Anyway.
natural.
So sir, what is your next? So what do you have coming up next? Like project wise?
Like I'm finna got some new music I'm about to work on.
Okay.
You know, and I'm about to release that when it's done. We're gonna come a little harder. I'm finna do a little better with the marketing. Gonna stay focused more on the internet side. So you're gonna see us. You're gonna start seeing a lot of like when I drop these songs. You're gonna start seeing a lot more marketing on each track. You feel me? So like one thing I'm gonna do different than I didn't do before was I used to make like I didn't make enough like flyers and stuff like that promoting each track. I was just promoting everything at once. And then, you know what I mean, I didn't really give the people enough time to really break down each track for them to really pick out which one, you know.
And I was gonna say that, do you think, even you as a DJ, do you think it's smart for artists to release too many songs at one time? Because it's like, do consumers get confused, or is that a good thing? Like,
Before it wasn't, but now people's attention spans are so short, and people like different shit now. Honestly, people like different shit, so it don't hurt to put it out.
it's gonna hurt to put out too much at one time.
I don't think so.
Not
say
now.
don't?
No, it don't. Not now.
Yeah, but
put
what
it
if people focus like what if they miss that like hit in there because it was like it was just so much at one time? No, you get where I'm coming from? No.
I get what you're saying, but now.
I feel because like in the day when okay, I think the work ethic from my point of view is Lil Wayne. He's like the staple for me. Lil Wayne had a work ethic when he was dropping mixtape, and then he flooded the market. Cameos, everything. He flooded the market. But guess what? It wasn't too many people competing with him. Now, with how social media is, everybody has an avenue. Like, you know, SoundCloud, everybody has an avenue. At first, it was when it was T-Pain, Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? They flooding the market. It wasn't too many people trying to do it. Now everybody dropping music. So me personally, I do feel like it is a lot of stuff out there for you to go through. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't untapped, you know what I'm saying? You're not tapped in and you feel like you're disattached from the culture or whatever. And you trying to get a little glimpse of, oh, let me hear what they're listening to now. Let me listen to it. Where do I start? You know what I'm saying? I don't know where to start.
But see, as a DJ, it was a point in time where music, you could count the music. It was dropped every Tuesday. New music was coming out every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Movies on Friday, music on Tuesday. That was like
not no
all the
more.
time.
Music dropped every day. It's new music every day.
While I'm in my bed, I wake up in the morning. Did you hear the
I
new
just
album?
learned
Damn,
like
I was asleep.
And they be dropping this shit at midnight. Like you gotta stay up.
You gotta stay up for
hell yeah.
I gotta go to work in the morning. I'm
So
responsible.
to be real, if you don't move with the times, you get left behind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to be honest, you gotta kind of drop the music to be in the rat race.
Yeah, facts.
But does that water down the music, because the quality of the project?
No, but you know, let me explain something. Let me explain one thing. Because nowadays we all know that social media is what gets the music, like what gets you really famous if you go viral with your music. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta now start thinking creativity. You gotta use your creativity and focus that on social media. You know, like me, like what I came up with, which you're gonna start seeing with all my music, is when I release a track, yeah, the music is gonna be there, but when I'm gonna promote that track, I'm gonna make a flyer for that track, and then I'm gonna probably do a vlog for that track. You know what I mean? I'm gonna like break it down within the weeks of that one track. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that one song's being damn. I'm still gonna flood you with the music, but I'm breaking down that one track with so much. I'm keeping myself busy on the internet.
Content.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keeping yourself busy on the internet. Now people gonna be want to see like what's going on, and then you flood them with something else. You get what I'm saying? And then you break that next track down the same way. And then if you keep on doing that, then that people see the consistency, and everybody knows consistency pays off.
But that shows how the game changed, because you're flooding the market and you're going off of consistency. Well, before it was you're honing your craft and you're making a solid project. Now all the artists now seem like they just chasing a single. It's chasing that TikTok song. They're chasing that moment,
but
in that project.
that is what that instant success. It
But
only
see,
does take
it's-
one little viral TikTok to become.
For
It's-
that one song.
Yeah, but now you have the world's attention with that one song.
What you do?
So now what you do after that
Yeah.
is gonna dictate which way your career really gonna go.
See, I miss the albums that had, you know, Busta Rhymes made projects where he had a skit, he had a few skits on there that
Yeah,
keeps you
that's
entertained.
I
they
still
don't have
like
that body
that
of work.
type of
You like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Everybody-
believe, like honestly, to go back what you just said, like after you have that hit record, nothing needs to change but the more consistency.
Right, more work.
You feel me? Like, because at some point you moving at a pace like this, you toning things down. Yeah, you got a hit record. That was gonna come because you always like recorded songs and you always promoted this shit, right? Each song. That's how these people catch on. You feel me? A song you gonna do is gonna blow. It's gonna do more views than whatever. People gonna catch on to that shit. I've been peep how this shit work. I peeped how this shit work.
It's funny you said that. Let me ask you, because I listened to you, and even before we started the show, and you seem very intelligent, and I can see the youth in your face. And I also want to know, where did you learn all this stuff? Because you just said something. You said I peeped it, so that let me know that you're an observant person. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
But even how you just said you was gonna roll out your singles and roll out your songs, it seemed like that's not this generation. Y'all generation smart, man. I give it to y'all because I wasn't thinking on that. You know what I'm saying? I tried to say I was gonna have a little label when back in the day, but I wasn't thinking of rollouts like that. And I give you kudos because what you just said was like, damn, he really put some thought behind it.
Yeah, nah, you definitely and it comes off experience because when I first jumped out doing the music, I was signed to a label where, you know, it was just like paperwork was involved, so I had to learn the business. You get what I'm saying? But like all these stuff you learn off experience. You get what I'm saying? You learn like it ain't about really the music you put out, it's how you putting it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you're consistent in putting out, it could be trash, but if you're consistent in putting out trash, well, you guess what? But they're gonna open up a slot for you for the best award for the trash music goes to.
Oh, we gonna put you.
They're gonna do it.
Radio.
Let me tell you something. There's an artist. I don't remember what his name is, and he's actually half Bahamian, half Asian. So, man, this dude got a lot of followers and people praising him, and I'm listening to his music like, do you hear this? It's garbage. And I don't even say that about people's music because to each his own. But this music, he rapping off beat. Like his flow is not consistent, but he putting out content after content, behind the scenes videos in the studio. Like his IG is lit. But his music.
What I just said.
I think he's popular in Miami. I don't know who he is, but
Got a following and got
Mhm.
he got the numbers. Like that's what people care about. They care about nothing else.
I don't remember what his name is. Oh my god.
Now you can't. Now you went from whoever you thought you was going to become to now a marketing tool, and every business once they look at you as a marketing tool, you are like you're in the business now.
Mhm.
You know, because everybody's knocking at your door.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? With a paper and pen in hand.
Sell some merch.
Hello, wear this
It's
jacket.
all about what the dollar
Come to
signs.
my
How many
studio,
dollar signs they see when they
all
they
that
look
good
at you.
stuff.
That's it.
Yeah,
How many dollar signs can I see? Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna get it though because it's a circle, it's a cycle. Everything works. Everybody works together. You feel me? It happens like that.
So let me ask you this now. Let me see how I know what I want to say, but I gotta put it in the correct words. Okay. If someone was to come to you now with a label deal, and let's say, what is a good figure for like a front signing bonus?
50,000.
Damn, I was gonna say $1 million. No, I'm not saying. I was trying to entice him a lot.
Okay.
You know?
You said a major dude?
Yeah, $1 million
Okay.
signing bonus.
I mean,
But you have to. That's 7 albums. And how much years each shit is last one? The 10 albums? 10 albums. I'm just trying to see like.
Seven to 10.
Okay. Well, that's what I said. 8. Okay, 8 albums. $1 million signing bonus.
at this current state, no,
For $1 million?
nah.
You know how them white men are. This
At
is
this
gonna
current
make you a
state, nah.
superstar. You're gonna be global diamond boy.
I mean,
Sign right there, $1 million. Give him the money. Kick
nah,
tax
not
out.
even. Not even
You're not.
though. Like you, for me to like, I don't care what nobody say. Independent bullshit, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I got family to feed. I'm trying to lock my bag in, make sure I'm secure, and then get to talking that crazy. Because that's what these rappers do anyways. They be doing little side deals on the side and then getting on tracks. Oh, I'm independent. I've been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but stop lying to these people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I definitely don't want to be one of those guys. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll sign a contract, but it got to be more money than I have that I can have access to. It has to be more money than it has to be a lot of money. And right now, there's a lot of money, free money out here without you even dropping an album.
Yeah.
Feel me? I mean,
We bad?
yeah, that's a lot of. You know what I mean? Like $1 million. I have a couple of friends, close friends, that would just look at me and laugh. Why you did that? Because gave you that.
Yeah.
You know,
$1 million
Well,
ain't what it
these
used to be, huh?
friends-
What are
it's
these
just
friends?
I'm just,
How many of us have them?
nah, but
More
you know,
importantly, any of
you
them
get what I'm
single.
saying. I got friends like, you know, that believe in the same shit.
Mhm.
That would say, you know, DB, you know, you could have just your first album, or I mean, because I know how this industry is. You know, if you go independent, you're still gonna need them at some point, or people they work with at some point, because they control the radios, like
Yeah.
the major radios, shit on TV, all that shit, war shows, all that shit. They control all that. They don't want your ass to be played. It's not going down. I mean, mass text should be sent out. Do not work with this artist,
That's it.
or we won't work with you.
That's it.
So
And, and major world-renowned artists have gone through that.
And then these people know,
Blackball.
these people know, like, we're not in the era where it's Master P, Ice Cream Man selling this shit out his trunk. We're not in that era no more.
Nope.
Shit over with.
These people are dependent as
Oh,
fuck.
for real. Yeah.
Artists are
You
dependent.
get what I'm saying? We're in a whole other era where it's like, bruh, I got a nerd that knows how to make all type of crazy stuff on the internet to bring a lot of traffic to us.
When they start talking about algorithms and all that
Feel
stuff.
me?
Yeah.
I know how to like make all type of fake pages and get all the followers to click on certain links, and we can hack and get all the traffic to come to us. You know what I mean? They got
That's
bloggers,
the wave right now.
bloggers on deck.
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers got, I mean, real bloggers, people that just sit down like big in the shade room. Shade room is us black people know that shit. But they got other blog sites and shit, man. Bigger than Instagram, really low key. And they, man, them people talk about
See,
music.
that's
all-
you know, like we need to build something or join something. It's already built, but
Yeah.
that takes the power away from Instagram, because Instagram
Yeah.
itself has the power.
Yep.
It has the power to make or break shit. Like they
Yeah.
Facebook, man, they bought it. Yeah, it's all
yeah,
one.
but that's all one company. We talk about the same shit.
Mhm.
But to be honest, if they close down your page right now, you're gonna be lost.
No, start a new page.
No, you okay?
And we can't,
a while
we can't
with it.
complain about their
Yeah.
shit because it's their shit. If I just
Listen.
do some shit with my shit, it's my shit.
Trust me, I've been through
They
it.
did it to Boosie.
I'm like,
Oh, when they hack your page?
yeah, I'm like, okay. I'm like, fuck, I'm just starting a new page. I'm DJ fucking beat. Walking. Instagram show my ass. Boy, you leave that page back.
Did you ever get it back?
Nope.
Real, because buddy told me I sent him $3,000, and because it was you, I just sent it because it was my brother.
Oh snap! You got a message too?
Yeah, buddy said, "Look, hey,
They
man."
had everyone thinking he was going on a hard time.
He called me by my
They
dick. He
hacked
said,
him
"Bang!"
and
I said, "Oh,
asked
brothers,
everybody
they
for
want
money.
it." I said,
Like,
"3,000
people thought it was
right there." Yeah, you know.
Shit,
$3
bro.
Now, did you
Yeah.
say, "Okay, me that got you," or what was your response?
I ain't even got to say nothing. It's me. I didn't respond. I just sent. But you ain't got to pay me back. 'Cause love, you know what I'm saying? You my brother.
You serious?
Huh?
You joking?
I'm just waiting till he decided.
That is-
Oh my god!
And I said, April Fool's. I'll keep it. But since you gave me 3,000, I'll keep what I give back 2,000.
I think I got a message from the hacker meet as well.
Pretty sure you did. Hey,
I didn't send him no money though.
man, listen.
Oh, I'm known as fool. Man, all right.
They got you, dog.
Hey, that
They
shit you
got
gotta
us.
be careful.
It's us.
That's the
That's the shit you gotta be careful.
So you mentioned about wanted to start a label back in the day. What happened? Why didn't you follow through with it, or you
Well,
just change your mind?
we was
Me?
involved in a label, but
That's
I mean, it's a lot of stuff as stuff gets stolen, broken. The studio got broken into.
yeah.
It just people just went these separate ways.
Like this, I have a little success story. I take pride in telling people this shit, and I don't care if you like it or not. But one of our good friends, I told niggas how to use what's the name? What's it called? Pro Tools.
Pro Tools.
Now he's one of the top
Engineers.
engineers in Florida. He engineered for Lil Wayne. He's currently engineering for Lil Wayne right now. Like for years, Po' Boy,
He got
like
credits for Ross,
City Girls.
Oh, wow.
the Marley Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was all just fucking around because we had a label and a DJ company. We were just in there bit fucking around one day. Like, fuck it. I already know how to do shit because I used to edit audio and make ringtones. So it was basically the same shit. Man, that boy got on that shit. And next thing you know, he went to SAE.
Yeah.
That boy took off. Took off. Like,
This is someone you still communicate with?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Fat Boy
Yeah,
Fresh.
Fat Boy Fresh.
I'll give you a shout out.
Fat Boy Mix.
Okay.
That's twin. You know what I'm saying? I'll give him a shout out.
Okay, nice.
That's my son, Goddaddy.
Would you guys ever like consider like taking on artists, making a label? Any like in today's, you know?
I've thought about it. I've been asking a couple times to do it. I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot. People don't want to listen.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
people swear they know everything. I know a lot of people, but sometimes it don't be worth it dealing with some of these artists. I've tried it before,
It's
but
the egos, really.
yeah, it really is. And to be honest, it's a lot of good artists that I do want to work with. Yeah, whatever, nigga. No, definitely. But no, that might be 2021 situations. Some
You
label.
in or
Um,
I'm trying to see.
no, I ain't gonna
Just
lie.
gonna
to-
support.
I'm trying to podcast. You know, I look 4 inches ahead of me. I'm not good at planning. I'm a 4
Yeah, I
inch.
like
I'm a 4 inch dude.
I like the podcast.
My mind just went totally different.
Yeah, I'm being honest.
You know, me
No,
knows
you
me very
not.
well. I'm always the one with the dirty jokes.
Ocean
by the
Dance,
way.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
man. When he said 4 inches in front of him, I was like, oh, that's sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Only 4 inches to work with? Damn it, man.
So you want to look ahead?
Look,
Yeah,
that Jamaican about to step out. Look at hey, y'all about to pull up.
Yeah.
Y'all about to pull up.
So what do you have going on? Like,
Me, no, like I said, earlier I was just saying how I wanted to branch off.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's Dream 305.
Mhm.
You know, let's get back. Okay,
Mhm.
I left the bang alone, but yeah, I'm just trying to open myself up to the world, just entertain as far as spreading joy and changing the perception of Black man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm wild and crazy, but you know, there's an intellect behind the
Mhm.
foolishness, and yeah, that's what I'm just
But
trying
with
to
the
do.
college, talking about.
Yeah. And I be reading sometimes. I be doing some reading. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I be trying to tell you, like, behind every joke is a truth. And you know what I'm saying? Behind every laugh, it's an intellect. I mean, it's a intellectual. So
I think it's important too for a lot of artists coming up, for you guys who have been around and done a lot of different
I've
things.
been around the
Just to
world.
school us sometimes, you know, not really.
No.
Not really school, but you understand what I'm saying? Share
No.
experiences. I think it's important. I like hearing about back in the day stuff. But that's knowledge, you know what I mean? Like I like to be able to open my eyes to things that came before me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But okay.
Yeah, and I haven't been in a while.
So I'm because I think I've asked every guest this meet, and we're not gonna turn it into political, but I have to ask me, Diamond Boy.
Go ahead.
What do you think is gonna happen in the next few weeks with the whole election thing?
It's what giving.
Because it's important that young people, you know, get out there and vote as well. You know?
I don't know if y'all want my honest opinion.
No,
Nick,
we do.
yes, we do.
Tell
Right?
the truth.
Yeah.
My honest opinion,
Tell the
but
truth.
I'm not trying to be kicked off out of here. Listen, Trump, you know, hey, you know, I mean, he was good and he was bad. You know what I mean?
No, they already said that they feel like Trump is gonna win. So I mean, I'm
you
just
know,
asking.
you want to get political. Hey, power to the people. You know.
That's such a generic answer.
A bunch of
Okay.
whole bunch of
Assalamu alaikum, blah, 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 blah. What you saying?
That's all you missed, right?
Yeah, like what are you saying?
I mean,
That's all you missed was that's it.
That's it.
oh man, you know, it's just, I mean, you know.
Yeah, bro.
No, we
Man.
don't know. We're waiting on you to tell us.
It's just you know, all this going on. Sky he's just signing all type of money, giving away type of money. You know, I mean, people need it, and I needed it, and
I need it too.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I still ain't get mine.
Me either. Somebody just give me some.
Man, I tried. They told me I had to the.
definitely-
I mean, but
50
what do you
sign up
think?
for it.
You don't.
Nah,
I just.
all jokes aside, though.
What do you think is gonna happen? Do you think Trump is
Oh,
gonna
man,
remain in
it's,
office?
it's,
Or?
it's come on, man. He lost when you got people like John McCain's wife endorsing you, bro. That's the Republican Party, like
Endorsing Biden.
Biden. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
So you lost that. You know what I mean?
What did you think about the debate? I mean, if you watched it, I don't know.
The debate was trash.
Yeah,
Nobody
it really was.
come on, like,
It really was.
there's not enough white supremacists compared to how many people out here I mean, you got people you got convicted felons now that can vote. You dead. Same people you put in prison, I got out. You think they're gonna vote for you now? No, sir. It's out the way. You know. But then again, you know,
Me still feel like Trump is gonna win.
Trump is
Yeah,
saying some
nothing.
amazing things right now for people that need some money.
Right.
Yeah.
See, and that's the problem. And that's the only reason why he's going to win, because he has allowed certain
You
shit to happen.
still think after that debate he still ain't going nowhere?
I still don't think so.
Sir?
Listen, listen,
Because I don't know.
he has coronavirus. He walk around coughing on everybody.
Oh, it does.
He's
It
not
does
gonna
came
go
out
nowhere.
that it's saying that he just tested negative. So
How?
I don't know. They just said
He
it
was
online.
just breathe the hardest foot.
I mean,
You're about to die on camera. How
but you know,
You believe he really actually had coronavirus?
I know.
Never
No.
even fucking had that shit. Stop playing, man.
But
All
they're
that-
saying he's negative now.
listen,
He was negative when he took
listen. This man is putting out all the cards days before the elections, weeks before the elections, putting out all these little cards to make people feel remorseful, to make people feel like sad for him at some point. You feel me?
Do you think it makes him feel more, look more relatable? Like, hey
But look,
guys, your granddad got it.
But
Look
guess
at me,
what?
I got
Guess what?
it.
One thing that
Yeah,
that the people's been asking for, that he still have, like, people been asking for the records of his taxes.
That
And
don't matter. He done did 4 years. And
you get what I'm saying?
It ain't get it yet. You gonna get it now? Fuck out of here.
Nah.
It's business behind it though. Like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He's a businessman.
So
He know
you
that
are.
he know that he could duck them type of questions for
Of
a certain
course.
amount of years.
You know,
whatever the case
as
may
long
be.
as he's a president, he
So,
can
do you
Yeah, as long
think
as
he's
the
going to
president
remain in
can
office, or
definitely-
you think he might get?
Mr. Problematic when it comes to politics.
You know.
Be honest with you,
Oh, shit.
whoever gonna win.
Yeah.
And guess what? Whether it was Republican or the Democrats, I'm still gonna be me, working to try to survive and do what I gotta do for my
Because
family.
you know why? Because that decision doesn't change what's gonna happen for you.
Exactly. Now
You're
locally, we can make some things happen. But we can directly
Facts.
take care of what we need to be taking care of that will directly affect
That
my
affects us.
children.
But I feel like a lot of people do not focus on the local.
No, yeah, because
You know.
more
why?
money goes into the presidential, and
Right.
it's-
That's why.
and it's something to take your sights off everything. Because if you so much focused on Trump and what's his face, then you know you're not looking at nobody. You're not looking at the judges. You're not looking at the mayor. You're not looking at the Senate. You're not looking at nothing, but you're just looking at the grand show. And that's even with in the past, even when Obama was running, everybody was so hyped up. They got the biggest turnout of black voters. And why? Jeezy made a song. Diddy said vote or die. Why? For who? Obama. There ain't nobody saying nothing about nobody else but Obama.
Yeah.
Because that was the campaign I was going to.
Mhm.
But they got paid for that shit. Some of them.
Mhm. And okay, so final question to both of you guys, right? When it comes to everything that's going on in terms of police brutality, are you more Malcolm X or Martin Luther?
Me,
I always like to know this. I like to, you know.
I got multiple personalities. And
Oh, so you could be both.
yeah, I don't even know what I be talking about sometimes. I just be going. But no, but I'm open minded. Like I understand that I respect police. You know what I'm saying, and I know they got a job. But I also,
Blink if you're
but
only saying that because we're on air.
nah,
No, I just
nah,
playing.
no,
I'm playing.
I got friends
I'm
that's police officers,
Okay.
But you
Oh,
still,
for real?
but you still like fuck the friends a little bit.
no,
Nah.
because you know them.
Yeah.
And the only problem I have with the police is even them, the good ones, when they get put in the situation to put on blast their coworkers,
They can't.
They don't.
they either
can't.
they can't or they won't,
They can't.
and that's the problem.
Listen, from what I learned, they can, but it's a lot of shit that they go through. Once you do that, you become an outcast.
Yeah.
You become problematic. You get written up. Like all type of shit happens to you. You get no more backup comes to you. So you really out there on your own. You already on anyway. You sign in. You go do your post. You got to by yourself anyway, unless you got a partner. So now something happened, and you that person that snitched on these officers that's in your district. They ain't coming to help you.
That's true.
And I know that from a female officer, I know that she went through the same thing. She was getting harassed by her sergeant. She reported him, and she got some shit, and she was going home. She had to end up stopping the police. Like her life was in danger, and nobody came. She got a lawsuit against them, but
That's gonna get
that
lost.
shit gonna get swept on the table. Because like for one, she's black, she's a female, and she's
She's a woman. They'll pin your ass to the cross for saying female nowadays. You gotta watch
What's
it.
the difference?
Really?
Yeah.
When did that become a thing?
It been a thing for a few years. You can't call women female. Like you gotta say woman. You gotta say
I never
woman.
heard.
Unstable.
Alright.
Now look where you going now.
Oh.
Okay.
They said on baby boys. I'm gonna say on baby boys.
Baby boy outdated.
Anyway,
It's the New Testament.
Diamond Boy, are you more Malcolm X or Martin Luther when it comes to police?
I mean, it's like you. I don't even know. To be honest, it's hard to not to say nothing, not to do nothing about what's going on. You know what I mean? But
Because certain things
Malcolm
really do
X-
just
Malcolm
really
X is-
enrage you. You know what I mean? Like I'm normally Martin Luther. You know, I try to talk things out, but then
there's ways that we have to handle it nowadays. And back in the Malcolm X time, I mean, some things that they did had to be necessary. Like that sense of force at that time had to be necessary to let them people know, like us African Americans is like we really have that side of us.
right.
You know what I mean?
Even more so
But now
because
you can't do that. Right
But
now,
but you know what's crazy? All of the white supremacist groups that are out, like the one that they asked them about a debate, the Proud Boys and all these people, like, huh? Yeah, all these boys and guys with white and carrying their guns. But when you see what was the group?
Black
Don't give a
Coalition?
fuck. What it was? Don't.
Not fucking around.
Yeah, coalition, NFAC. That's it.
but you know,
Them dudes was
let me tell you
strapped.
something. This is where like.
But why are they now? Why haven't they gone to that city where all these predominantly white people at with all the guns? Why haven't they met up and battled this shit out?
But we don't want that.
Yes, we do. If y'all dressing up and going out these guns like this, like what y'all protecting? Y'all not standing in the forefront of my shit. Y'all walking
But
around.
we black people, we got the best weapons in America. You know what I'm saying? And the best weapons we have is our voice. A lot of black people don't know this. Like we control the music industry. We control what we control. Nah, G shit. Like I'm not telling you. I'm just speaking facts. Like we really control what the internet, like what these kids wear, what they drink, what they smoke. We control that.
I mean, you got a point.
Okay, but what
The
that
black
contri-
culture is very influential in everything creative.
Very.
Yeah, but in
Very
that
much.
with that same voice that you're talking about, you have to speak up and get everybody on the same page, because I think that's what's damning us, because we're not on the same page. Let me tell you something. We are outgunned and out trained. White people have been training their kids since they was 5 years old to
That's
go
true.
hunting,
To go in the woods and
to
shoot
go-
a gun and
to get
Yeah.
their prey, to
Live off the land.
live off the land, to shoot, period. You know what I'm saying? Our kids, it's so taboo to say, oh, I'm gonna teach my son how to shoot. Because all of a sudden, oh, you trying to teach him to be a gangster. I took my kid to the gun range when he was 12. That was his official training, was
and
to
then
go to the gun
your
range.
mother and grandmother's
I've
gonna
been
be like,
showing him-
"Don't you take that boy
I got
in
that.
that environment."
I got it, but guess
Why you
what?
buying
Not
them
my
guns?
grandson.
Mama, why you buying them guns?
Yeah.
It was a white girl there, younger than my son, that was 12, and she was only like 8. And they have like a gun club for kids.
Wow.
We are outgunned and out trained, and we're not on the same page, because we might have that that malicious group that y'all talking about.
Mhm.
That's one in a few,
In a-
but
in a
they
few.
have them all over.
No, they do.
You know what I'm saying? And
They do.
they look at as these are groups that they train with us. But when we do it, it's a gang.
It's terrorists.
Even if we
Yeah.
we use the gangs that we
was why I
have,
brought that up. Mhm.
you know, even if we use the gangs that we had, the Bloods, the Crips, the GDs, the White
Yeah.
Lords, if we use them,
Where they at?
then they'll be an asset. But guess what? I'm gonna be real. Niggas is pussy.
Where they at?
Because you'll shoot a nigga in your neighborhood or around the corner, but Zimmerman's still walking around here like, oh, I'm gonna sell a book. I'm finna sell the gun that I shot him with. I'm gonna make a joke about. I'm gonna make a joke out the situation.
I'm really shocked he's still
It's
alive.
sad. It's real sad.
But if a nigga stepped on your Jordans, oh, this nigga had to see me
Yeah.
Nigga,
after
You're
the
right.
club.
You're right.
With a whole
It ain't
clip on
gonna go outside the club.
Nigga with a whole clip on it. You
What?
gotta get all these bullets from me, Jordans, bitch. You
I
tripping.
mean, that type of violence is like, I mean,
That's
it's not gonna change, and you know what I mean.
No, you sound defeated. No, please don't.
Nah, I'm not saying like, I mean, you can. Us tons of people, tons of leaders, and tons of people that came before us that try to stop that.
But we have always been our biggest enemy, though.
But I
Yeah,
think the most
like-
recent events of this year have united a lot of rival black people.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah,
I mean,
we are
I
in the
feel like
age of
I'm gonna be
awakening.
optimistic. You know what I mean? Like I feel like this year has brought some
Listen,
rival gangs together
Listen,
because we have one common enemy.
these
The
people-
minute, I mean, don't call them enemies. But
you gotta call it what it is. But
Exactly.
these people are literally telling us it's going to be a war.
oh, I'm not
Yeah,
leaving
you-
the house election day. I want you to know that.
Listen,
No, for real. I'm not coming out on the street. There's gonna be some angry white man. Okay, I don't. That's all I'm gonna say.
it's very ready.
I'm not coming out.
You know, one thing
can't
is
live
that
it.
thing
I'm
is
staying inside. I'm not going to no major
I
mall.
went to Houston.
I'm not going to.
Why not?
especially out
Nah,
of Dallas too.
nah,
They got a lot of black,
Nah.
like, I don't know if you can call them like
Militia
malicious, right? Like they are really,
Why they malicious?
You say
They're not
black?
malicious.
yeah,
Black
like they
militias.
black and they ride horses. A
I know-
lot
I know.
of horses out there in Houston,
Mhm.
in Dallas.
Mhm.
A lot of horses. They
It's a
prefer
gun club.
mobbing up in 100 deep in horses.
It's a black gun club. It's not
Yeah.
a militia group. It's a gun club.
But to be honest, if Trump does lose, I mean, these guys have already
Hello?
stated what they're gonna do and what's gonna happen. So it'll be smart to have the black opposition to that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it's
I
not
don't
with
know.
each and one of us. All of us have to be armed and ready. And guess what? We are already behind because
Like
we
you
haven't
just
had to
said,
train. Anybody can have a damn gun.
Yeah.
Look how many people shoot kids by mistake.
Mhm.
Yeah, these niggas got guns, but these niggas can't shoot.
Mhm.
And but these boys, the Proud Boys, they can shoot.
Mhm.
They've been trained to shoot since they was little. They've been waiting for this. This is their day. Like, oh, we gonna get them.
Did y'all see the video of the black Proud Boy?
Man, I didn't watch it.
It's
What did
always
he
a
say?
bourgeois coon type dude. Out
What
there
did he say? I didn't watch the video, but I saw it.
He was just basically saying that
Y'all got us fucked up. That's not what the Proud Boys. Y'all think the Proud Boys is one thing, but it's really something else.
Yeah.
Like it's not just it's not a white supremacist
Yeah,
group.
it's not no what's name. They don't hate black people. You know what I'm saying? You're saying that.
Did he have another black person with him, or was he the token black guy?
He looked like a token
He was
black
a
guy.
token-
Huh, okay.
But yeah, he looked real cornery. But
But you know, but the thing is, majority of those militia groups, they don't have no problem with. They're not really racist. They protect their town. They're from like little cities, little towns that known to be fucked with from bikers, from all type of people that come through. Trash they place, so they protect their town. You know what I mean? I witnessed a lot of that in Texas. I'm like, what the hell? Like,
I
yeah.
just-
I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you.
But the thing is, you can protect your town, but I don't like. It's one way. It's one thing for you to think like that, but on the other hand, if I think differently than you, that shouldn't make me an enemy or a threat. And I feel like their ideals is what they think is the right.
Mhm.
All American or whatever, what we do is the right. If you look a certain way or you worship a different faith or you from a different country, look how much Chinese people were affected when the damn corona came out. Just because they were Chinese. They didn't have shit to do with Wuhan.
Mhm.
They never even been to China. They just got the eyes and that's it.
I ain't eat that bit since.
Huh?
I ain't
Chinese.
Chinese.
You eat Chinese dish? I haven't
Stop
either, but I'm
Chinese,
saying.
period.
No, but I'm just saying, like
I have my homie.
so they're protecting their own, but like you have to be some of them are closed off, their minds are closed off to anything that doesn't represent them.
But there's nothing wrong with that. And the problem is, black people, we are so
Receptive?
empathetic we're so empathetic and sympathetic, and we just all aesthetics because
All the medics.
All the things.
we
All
feel
aesthetics.
like, we gotta be equal to everybody. Everybody is playing the game of protecting their own, and we are behind the line. We the only people that want to be equal to everybody.
But I also said receptive. You know why I use an example? Because you go into a
I
white
like that. I
you
like
go into a white bar, right? A white bar. You know what I mean? And you like turning up. Them white people gonna look at you like,
So what,
Like, I don't know if this man
what would
is
happen?
but if a white boy comes into like a strip club in Miami or something like that, and
We
he
here.
start,
We here.
y'all gonna be right there like, yeah,
go,
buddy,
white boy.
okay,
He go to
Bill,
the barbecue.
come on, Bobby, yeah.
But that's our nature, and it has to change because there's nothing wrong with protecting your own. I can't look at Meat House and be like, damn, Meat got a big ass house. You know what? Let me go cut his grass. No, I got my own grass I
But
need
we
to cut.
shouldn't change the we shouldn't change that though. You think we should change that,
That-
like
yeah.
not be as welcoming to people?
That's what
Because they're
fucked
not-
us up in
Yeah.
Africa because when
That's-
the
that's
white
how it all
folks
started.
decided to come down to Africa and we was like, hey, white man,
They
hey,
gave us weed.
let me show you how we do it over here.
They
White
gave,
man was
they
like,
gave us weed, liquor, and,
Took it and run.
pussy.
yeah, he had in his plan that he was going to conquer you anyway.
They had weed, liquor, and pussy. G-shit, and they took over. They got them high, drunk, fucked them good, put them to sleep, and locked them up. Took them captive.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what happened.
Well,
Mm,
guys,
no.
listen.
That's what happened,
This
man.
is- that- and me, I understand where you're coming
Okay,
from. Me,
but not,
I understand.
but no. What you mean? No, but they definitely gave them liquor and all that shit. The Indians.
Mhm.
That's not.
Who gave him the liquor?
What's the name? The Europeans.
The white
No,
man.
because let me tell you why. Because black people already had traveled to America and already engaged with the Indians already prior to the white man coming into the continent. And
All
I
right,
say
now we getting
continent instead of
historical now.
country because
Continent,
we
yes.
traveled to and look at the Olmecs.
The whites and the
We
white men
already
down the
stamped
continent, With white
our
men
presence
down
in
the
America, huh?
White men down the continent, what you talking about?
No, Africa is a continent. It's not a country. I'm gonna keep calling it a continent until people get it in their head.
It's
It's
one
a
big
continent.
old.
It's a country.
It's one big old.
It's a country.
It's a continent. Africa
continent.
is a continent.
It's a continent.
And that's why, as a black man, you don't have a country because you don't know where you come from in the continent.
There,
of
there,
Africa.
there are different countries on that continent.
Okay.
There's a right continent.
countries on the continent.
Yeah.
So Antarctica is a continent.
Is a continent, correct?
Okay.
Mhm.
Mhm.
America.
South America, North
See,
America.
when you have
Asia.
when you have
Yeah,
you have a continent, you have your countries, and then when you
See,
countries,
we
you have your
informative too.
you
We
have
don't
your-
just talk shit.
you get a nationality. You know what I'm saying? And you're not considered human until you have a nationality. That's why black people are treated the way we are, because we're still going under the name of black. We don't have a nationality to connect to. You know, Chinese people have China. What's your nationality? Oh, China. Guess what? They got an army to protect them. They got banks to back them. You know what I'm saying? Black people, what's your nationality? Shit, I'm African American. Well, we see that America ain't protecting us. We ain't got nobody backing us because this is not our true nationality.
Someone said
We're
that.
labeled as a
Someone
color.
famous said that, like a actor or some black person said that. Say we need to just literally go back to Africa. Not to say it that way, but Africa
Why?
is where. Say Africa is where we come from. That's where we're respected. If we're not respected here, we need to. Like a black person said that.
What about African said that?
Shit, I
Exactly.
don't know. He said that.
The African-
I don't know what you talking about. Anywhere you go, you need to be respected. Period.
Exactly. Exactly.
We
You
don't
should
matter
be able
where
to travel Earth freely because we
Really?
are human. You travel Earth freely. The land is here. But more importantly, we're of Moorish descent. We're of the people of Africa. So we have a nation, but we're just not claiming our nation.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
So we
saying?
are Africans.
There was a.
We're from the African continent, which the life is from the African continent.
Okay, so what are you?
One of mine,
Are you American or are you African?
I identify myself as Moorish. Why? Because that's the only empire, African empire that I know of that has a status that I would like to say, okay, because I was deprived, I don't know where exactly I was from. So why not align myself with a nationality that I know has my people? I'm not
So okay, so if that was the case, the what it is, the Muslim nationality is the most dominant national religion in Africa on that continent. It's the Muslim nationality.
I agree.
it's
It
not
is.
it's
I
not
agree.
It is.
not the whole continent of Africa.
Yes.
Not the whole-
Yeah. Not the whole,
Not
but
the whole
I say
continent.
predominantly, like the majority of it is. Not all of it.
80%, I'll say of it, because you gotta. I mean,
Sudan, where else? South America. I mean South Africa,
got Egypt.
Egypt.
Yeah,
Like it's
there's a lot of people still true to their tribes and true to their empires. Well, I won't even say empire, but true to their tribes or their culture, and they're not Muslim. You see, you have to separate Muslim religion from the Muslim people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta separate that. You can't just say, oh, because it's a blurred line. Everybody's not Muslim. The continent big as fuck.
So
You can't say, oh, that religion, that's the religion of that
No, you can't
continent.
say that with Africa.
so the reason why we don't have an origin because we're confused, basically.
Yeah. We don't know our history. And that was a part of the grand plan was if you take away, you strip people of their nationality, you strip people of their knowledge of themselves. And if you go check out Noble Drew Ali, he teaches you the importance of having knowledge of self, but you got to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? That was the plan. You strip these slaves, you strip these black people, all their information. What could they use to be a better person? What foundation do you have if you took it away from me?
That's easy. See another foundation to strive for that foundation.
Huh?
See a foundation that looks good. You would strive to be that foundation. That's what.
So what I just said about the
have
Moorish,
one.
what did I just say about the Moorish Empire? That was
Align yourself, yeah.
that was the largest empire that was recognized. You know what I'm saying? It was the first recognized and strong establishment. We was known as Moors, Moorish people in the beginning.
I started to read up on them. That was like that. Just that name of that you say that word alone is like Howard.
Yeah, you're gonna see different. You're gonna see different spelling of the word, but it's still the same word. It has the same meaning.
When I read it, it's Moors.
There's Moores, Moormur. There's the Moabites. You might see that in the Bible. Moabites or Moabs. They're all the same people.
Yeah, I briefly dated this guy who was really into that, and he reminded me quite a few times that he's like, "You ain't black, you white. You are what your daddy is." And I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely is. But your daddy is.
Which is funny.
My daddy is from Greek. Was from
Really,
Greece. He was
Jordan?
Greek. My mother is Bahamian. She's black.
So white.
But he was like, "No, you white." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm mixed."
You actually,
Which I don't agree because you can't be white saying that white is not the dominant gene. So how could you be white? You can't get color from white.
But according to what because he had the books and all that. This dude,
even with
according to him, I was white.
it's false prophets out here. People say things that's not true. But look, let me tell you something. Even if you go through ancestry.com or any type of those type of DNA, what they tell you, go through the maternal, go through your mother. Why? And even the plain as day, they say mother's baby, daddy's maybe. You don't know what slave master done raped you off or sold you out, and even if you went through your paperwork and went all the way down your lineage, you don't know if they lied or whatever the case may be. So the best way for them to get an accurate reading of who you are or your DNA is you have to go through your mother because we definitely know
That's your mother.
that's your mother. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna trace her mother, and then they can trace mother. These are definite. The father we don't know because paperwork been lied to. I mean, we've been lied to through the paperwork.
This has been so informative. I'm gonna read some more in the
But
moment.
I can't do that. This is messing up my image. I like
I'm
to play.
sorry.
I like the TikTok.
No, but these conversations are good to have, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes because we can talk shit all day, but it's good to have some information we brought. All right, Diamond Boy, say your IG again because I think we passed that time.
_ Diamond Boy 305.
Okay. Is that only on IG? You want any other platforms? I need to use my Twitter more, man.
Yeah, you do.
I barely use my Twitter. I do.
I really don't be on Snapchat like that. I don't know why.
I don't either.
Do
I know.
anybody still do stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, people like to watch it.
Public,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the whole Instagram thing, I have to I'll be having my cousin, post or Thula's son, because I lost the feel for that shit. You know what I mean? I don't know.
you gotta be social on social media.
That's the thing is you have to. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be busy if you got something going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Even if
saying?
you don't, just be social. Like that's the problem. Like people think that you gotta have something to be. You gotta have to post something to be on social media. No, conversing, like interacting with people. That's how you build your following. You feel me? Like being liking on people's shit, being up on the comment and all that. Like that shows that the algorithm of Instagram will show your page more often than anybody else.
Okay. Get active on that thing.
Yeah.
And plus, you selling the brand like I want to be invested into you. Like show me you. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if that person that you show me doesn't relate to your music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely get direct with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like even today, I made a few posts going there. See, I try to have my little one-on-one talk with people.
Well, I'm following you
You know
now.
what I'm saying? And I just try to I just talk to people tell them how it is. Blunt raw. Those who know me know I'm going to just say how it is. You know what I mean?
But what about that white child in Boca Raton? People? That's why you gotta capture them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I wasn't here, I wouldn't come across you because like I told y'all before, we turned on the mic and everything. Like I felt like I'm the 30-plus-year-old man that got disattached from the culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find my way back in. You know what I'm saying? But I felt disattached. So like I said, it's so much music and people out there. I don't know who to go to.
Well, I'll tell you one thing right now. And this is for every artist. Like, don't even worry about the culture, because you might be the culture. Whatever you kicking out might be the new wave. You
That's
know what
very
I'm saying? Like
Don't conform.
don't try to
don't let right now.
the next person pull up all these Pop Smoke beats. And they're like, yeah, man, just I'm telling you, bruh. And then they start putting up all and then they start putting up all these Detroit beats. You know what I'm saying? Now they want to talk about rapping about scamming now. You like, yeah, boy, go start rapping about scamming now, bruh. You see how them boys got this little, got this Detroit thing going on. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But that.
And anything you have to force like that is never going to be authentic. You can hear it.
I mean, there's I'm not saying like artists don't copy it, other people. I'm not saying like don't do it. I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying whatever works, do it. You know what I mean? But like me, I speak for me. I go on what makes me feel good. Like I go off like you play some shit, I'm going off that, and I'm gonna be consistent off that shit, and then I'm trying to make you like I'm gonna form my own voice, my own lane, my own shit. That's what it's about. You want people to get your attention and rock on, and come with your own shit, come with your own sauce, your own way. Look at Major 9. He one of the ball crazy. I mean, we can name a few artists that I love. My Look a Lotto. He got his own sound. You know what I'm saying? From Miami. There's not another Miami artist that sound like him. You know what I mean? We can name a few. Me, I got my own. Look at myself, for example. I got my own little whoa. You know what I mean?
You got your own little thing.
You feel me? I hear now DJs. I hear sometimes Shorty TB in there talking about, I know. You know, like using my ad libs, and I'd be like, yeah, I be just smiling, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did that right there, you know, but that's what it's all about. That when I hear people, like, especially in the club, like, my song don't have to get played, but when I see them, they take a piece of my swag and put it in their craft, it made me say, yeah, like, I need to go in there and, like, fuck the culture, fuck everything else going on. I'm gonna go back in there.
Trendsetter.
You try to do it.
That's how I do that.
You
That's
go
how
in
I
there
thought.
and try to
Trendsetter.
but you gotta have
Yeah.
that same demeanor for everything you do.
Well, I want to thank you guys because that's our time. But I want to thank you guys for coming, and it's definitely been a pleasure meeting you all. I learned some new stuff, you know, sir. Apparently, I'm not as white as the man was trying to tell me. I didn't. Thank you, brother. All right, and Diamond Boy, all the best to you, and make sure you give me, make sure you give me the tracks and whatnot, Yeah. But that's been the Crib Podcast. That's our time.
Yeah, already know.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you too.
Me put me on
Definitely.
Until
top.
next time.
I was just trying to,
We were just trying to watch.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't watch it.
Oh, snap.
walked out on me and
Yeah.
Gotta put it up. Gotta put it up. Yeah. Watch me put it up. Gotta put it up. I'ma get the bag and I hustle, work, grind. Then I put it up, stack it, count it up. I get the bag and I put it up. Put it up. I get the bag and I put it up. Put it up. I gotta get the bag and I put it up. Hustle, work, grind. Then I put it up.
Hey, babe! Oh my gosh, how are you? How have you been since COVID? Listen, we are back. SNDS Radio. Make sure you hit us up. If you are a business, an artist, you want to come in for an interview. Artists, if you got new music dropping and you want to drop your up-and-coming project, get it in rotation, hit us up for the specials. Make sure you email us at info.sndsradio@gmail.com and let the streets know what you got going on. I'm just saying.